Did you know that your brain is lying to you every single day? And the worst part, you don't even realize it. Our minds are full of hidden tricks, illusions, and bases that shapes our thoughts and decisions without us knowing. Today we are diving into 5 mind-blowing psychological facts that will completely change how you see the world. And what I if told you that your brain is constantly tricking you and you have no idea it's happening? Every day our minds falls for hidden psychological traps that shape our decision, emotions and even our memories. Marketers, social medias and even our own thoughts use these tricks against us. Today, we are uncovering 5 mind blowing psychological facts that will change the way you think forever. Now, let's start. Fact number 1: your brain rewrites memories. Do you remember your first day of school or your favorite childhood memory? Well, here is something shocking. Your brain might be lying to you. Scientists have discovered that memories are not like video recordings, they change every time we recall them. Instead of replaying the past, our brain reconstructs it, often adding or removing details without us realizing it. That means some of your most cherished memories could be completely different from what actually happened. 5 real examples of false memories. Number first, the Mandela effect. Millions of people falsely remember Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s, even though he passed away in 2013. This phenomenon proves how collective false memories can exist. Number second, the Berenstain Bear confusion. Many people swear that the popular children book series was called the Berenstain Bears, but has always been the Berenstain Bears. Number third example, your own childhood memories. Think about a memory from when you were 3 or 4 old. Chances are it's stories someone told you, not something you actually remember. Number fourth example, police interrogations and false witness accounts. Studies shows that witnesses often misremember crime detail, leading to wrong convictions. Number 5 example, social media manipulation. Seeking fake news and edited pictures repeatedly can change what you think is real, even if it is never happened. Crazy, right? But if your brain can rewrite memories, what else it is hiding from you? Next, fact number 2: your brain can trick you into seeing things that are not there. What if I told you that sometimes your eyes lies to you, that the thing you see might not even be real? Your brain is an incredible machine, but it has a flaw. Sometimes it fills in gaps with false information. Scientists call this pareidolia, a phenomena where your brain tricks you into seeing familiar shapes, faces, or patterns even when they are not really there. Ever seen a face in a clouds or a shadow that looks like a ghost? That's your brain making up. Here, 5 real life examples of optical illusions and brain tricks. Number first example is the face on Mars. In 1976, NASA Viking 1 orbiter took a photo of Mars that showed what looked like a human face. The world went crazy, thinking it was proof of aliens. But later, high resolution images revealed it was just a rock formation and a perfect example of pareidolia. Second example is the hollow mask illusions. If you look at the inside of a hollow mask, your brain automatically sees a normal, forward facing face, even though it's actually reversed. This happens because your brain is wired to recognize faces even when they don't make sense. But third example is the dress that broke the internet. Remember the dress? Some people saw it as blue and black, while others saw white and gold. This viral phenomenon proved that our brains interpret colors differently based on lighting and assumptions. Number fourth example is shadow figure in the dark. Ever woken up in the middle of the night and thought you saw a dark figure in the corner of your room. In reality, your brain is misinterpreting shadows because of low light. This is why so many ghost stories exist. Number 5 example is the moving train illusions. Next time you see a train at a station, try looking at it without blinking. Your brain might make it seem like it's moving when it's actually still. Your perception can be tricked by background motion. Mind blowing, right? If your brain cannot always trust what it sees, what else it is tricking you into believing? Next, let's explore fact number 3. Your brain can predict the future without you knowing it. What if I told you that your brain already knows what's going to happen before it even happens? Sounds impossible, right? But science proves that your brain is constantly predicting the future. This happens through predictive processing, where your brain analyzes past experiences, patterns, and environmental cues to guess what will happen next. In fact, when start reacting before you are already aware of what's happening. This hidden brain power is why athletes, musicians, and even ordinary people can sometimes anticipate things before they occur. 5 real life examples of your brain predicting the future. Number first example is catching a falling object before you see it. Ever had a moment where something falls off a table and you catch it before your eyes fully registered it? Your brain predicted the motion before you even saw it happen. Number second example is finishing someone's sentence before they say it. Ever noticed how sometimes you can guess what something going to say before they finish? Number third example is the gut feelings that saves you. Many people have reported feelings uneasy before a bad event happens, like avoiding an accident at the last second. Your subconsciousness brain picks up on tiny details and warns you before danger strikes. Number fourth example is predicting music beats and lyrics. Have you ever listened to a song for the first time and somehow guessed the next beat and lyrics? That's because your brain detects musical patterns and fill in the blanks. Number fifth, the ball and glove tricks in sports. In baseball, when a ball is hit toward a player, they don't actually watch the entire trajectory. Instead, their brain calculates where it will land and moves their body accordingly. Unbelievable, right? If your brain is predicting the future all the time, what else it is capable of? Next, let's explore fact number 4. Your brain can trick you into loving things that hurt you. Have you ever been stuck in a toxic relationship, addicted to junk food, or obsessed with a bad habit, even though you know it was hurting you? That's because your brain is wired to crave things that are not always good for you. It all comes down to a chemical called dopamine, the brain's feel good hormones. When you experience pleasure, excitement, or a reward, dopamine is released, making you feel great. But here's the catch: your brain does not care if something is actually good or a bad for you, it only chases the reward. That's why toxic relationship, unhealthy foods, social media, and even self-destructive habits can become addictive. Next, 5 real examples of how your brain loves things that hurt you. Number first example is toxic relationship and the reward system. Ever wonder why people stay in toxic relationship? Every small moment of kindness or apology releases dopamine, keeping them emotionally hooked even when it's unhealthy. Second example is junk food and the brain's addictions. Fast food is designed to trigger dopamine surge, making you crave more even though it's bad for your health. Ever noticed how one chip turns into eating the whole bag? That's your brain's reward system at work. Number third example is social media and dopamine loops. Why do you check your phone every few minutes? because each like, comments, or notification gives you a teeny dopamine boost, keeping you addicted to endless scrolling. Number fourth example is Number fourth example is short-term reward. Your brain loves instant gratification. That's why watching Netflix feels easier than working because the reward is immediate while success takes efforts. Fifth example is self-sabotage and comfort zone. Ever felt stuck in bad habits even when you know you should change? That's because your brain resists discomfort, keeping you in familiar but unhealthy patterns. Shocking, right? Your brain's love for rewards can trap you in circles you never accepted. But now let's uncover the most mysterious facts of all. Fact number 5: your brain can create false realities without you knowing it. What if I told you that the world you see might not be real? Your brain is not just processing reality, it's creating it. From hallucinations and dreams to cognitive bases and altered memories, your perception of reality is not always the truth. Your brain is not showing you the world as it is, it's showing you the world as it thinks you need to see it. 5 real life examples of false realities created by the brain. Number first example is dreams that feel real. Have you ever had a dream that felt so real that you were shocked when you woke up? That's because your brain fully constructs sensory experiences even they are not even happen. Number second example is placebo effect, healing through belief. If you take a sugar pill but believe it's a medicine, your body can actually heal itself just because your brain thinks it's real. The placebo effect proves that your brain can create physical changes based on belief alone. Number third example is false memories that never happened. Have you ever argued about some things that you clearly remember but later found out it never happened? What why? That's because your brain edits memories over time, sometimes creating events that never even occurred. Number fourth example is simulation theory. Are we living in a false reality? Sometimes scientists believe that the entire world around us be a simulation because our brain are so good at. That's why your brain is playing tricks on you. Mind blowing, right? Your brain is not just controlling your thoughts, it's shaping your entire reality. These 5 psychological facts prove that our minds are far more mysterious than we ever imagined. Which fact shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind blowing psychological content.